Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Come with me to take two finals. And yes, that is a pimple patch. I'm getting up at 6:30 this morning because we had to walk the dog. We're taking care of our neighbor's dog at this time. And then I got up at 7:45 again. Yes, I went back to sleep. Then I got up and turned off Fred's lamp. You can see him sleeping there looking super cute. And opened up the blinds for this morning. I was not ready for these two finals. They were gonna kick my butt. But then I went to the bathroom to start my routine, and I was gonna start off by washing my face. Don't mind me taking off my pimple patch. It's gross. Yep, it's gross, but they work. Anyways, I started to wash my face and get ready for the day. Listen, two finals back to back with only an hour gap in between. I was not ready. And then I started my skin routine with some acne spot and some chapstick. Don't mind my products. We are college girls on a budget right now. So whatever you see in the video, you've seen the video. But yes. And don't mind my crazy hair. We are going to try and tame it. This is the outfit of the day. Kind of cozy. But even though it was 80 degrees outside, they keep it so cold in the school. This is an attempt to do my hair. I actually ended up making Coda do my hair that morning because I could not tame my mane, as you can see by my facial expressions. And then I started to collate our breakfast for the morning. We had toast and bacon and eggs, I think, but like leftover bacon. And that is Irish butter. If you guys have never had Irish butter, that is good. That's some good stuff right there. But butter in the toast. Coda's in the background somewhere. There she is. She made her appearance for the day. She actually makes several appearances in the video. And then that's me making Cutie's breakfast. That is the dog that we're babysitting. Her mom left her behind some food for us to prepare for her in the morning, and I just put some dry kibble on top of it. And then I wanted to show you guys the Alaskan salmon oil that her mom gave for us to put on top of her food in case she got a little nervous and didn't want to eat. And of course, we also had to have Fred make his appearance in the video. Don't mind him soaking wet. He likes to take a bath in the morning so we can get him hydrated, and that is the little man. Then I started to make my lunch for the day. I was not going to be able to come back home and have lunch because I did not have a lot of time to spare between these finals. And so I just started making myself a sandwich. I packed other things. I just didn't show them in the video because it would have taken ages to edit and actually film. So here's just me making a sandwich. Also, this container actually whooped my butt. I don't know what it was about this container that whooped my butt so bad, but I actually edited out like 2 minutes of me battling that container. And yes, I put mustard on my sandwich. Do not judge. I love mustard. Okay. And it was a good sandwich. So all you mustard haters out there, just roll with it. So I just put that in a bag and put it in my lunchbox for the day, which had other things. And then I actually arrived at the school, and then I set up at the second floor of one of the centers, which was a really private area. And here is me studying. And I actually studied for a really long time, looking over study guides that I had made over the previous. This is me studying for my behavior analytics exam. And so I was just reviewing a lot of the terminology and procedures that we go over in the class, and it was just a lot. I mean, it's a lot of notes we took throughout the semester, and so I kind of just studied the study guides, which was a blessing, as you can tell. A blessing. And there was my work iPad. You got a little peek of that. And then I actually started to reply to some work emails. I actually had a lot of high email traffic that day, a lot of high email traffic. Some days are really, really slow, and then some days are super duper busy between coworkers and clients and just trying to get all those emails. But everybody was online that day for some reason, and so the email traffic was very, very high. And so as a behavior technician, I try to reply as often as I can, but being a full-time student and a part-time worker, I always try to balance those two out. But yeah, and As you can tell, like, it was a lot of email replying and just like looking over emails and trying to schedule everything at appropriate times, because scheduling is a huge thing that we work on, is try not to overlap anything, because it does cause a lot of issues. But you know, we get through it. We get through it. Then I had a little snack, you know, chilling, chilling. And then I finished my first final at 1 o'clock. As you can tell, that was my theories of counseling class I finished. And then I started eating my lunch. There's me eating some chocolate covered pretzels. And at this point in the video, I thought I saw this guy carrying a motorcycle helmet, but it actually was a bicycle helmet. And I just felt really dumb. Felt really dumb. And then I started replying back to more work emails after my lunch break, because the emails just kept coming in. They really did just kept coming in. And I studied a little bit after that, but it was almost time for me to head back to my next final, because I had my first one online for theories of counseling, which took me about almost 2 hours. It was a long final. It was a lot of writing intensive portions of the final, which is not uncommon for that class, but since it was the final, it was just a lot more than usual. And of course, I try to be a little extra and write more than necessary just to get some extra marks on it. And then I started packing up because it was really time for me to go. As you can tell, my backpack is loaded with a laptop and an iPad, because I am just that girl. I hate it. My back was hurting for reals, making that walk and everything. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You really do. Then there's a video of me having a moment because some girl sat in my unassigned assigned seat. Okay, in college there are unassigned assigned seats, and she sat in my unassigned seat. Then I did some last minute cramming and, you know, get in there, and then I took the final right after that. And here's me missing the elevator button trying to get an aesthetic video. There's me walking back to my car. There's me in the car because it was blazing hot, girl. When I tell you it was 80 degrees outside, it was 80 degrees outside. I was trying to get my water intake for the day. Obviously, I didn't do very good, but I was really busy, so I didn't feel that bad about it. But I was hot, girl. There's me contemplating my life a little bit because that final exam was hard. Then I noticed how sweaty and gross I was, so that hurt my feelings a little bit. And then I showed off this cute little sticker that Koda got me. It's a Fushiguro from Jujutsu Kaisen. Super cute. Then I headed home, and then I was brain dead. So I laid in bed for a while, catching up with Koda and beat bopping on the phone, you know. Then after a while, I plated dinner. So since I was a little brain dead, we did a classic easy dinner. I made some ramen, some rice, and some dumplings. You know, a good meal, but it's still a lazy meal. There's her cleaning in the background. So if you see her with the Swiffer, don't ask questions. She's just cleaning. And then I started plating the dumplings, which are so good, by the way. They're from Walmart. They're like some kind of chicken something dumpling. It was good. And then here it is, full plate with some ramen. I always put cheese in my ramen, so it's super cheesy. Then I actually killed that ramen and dinner. Then I took a shower and washed my hair because it was a wash day. Of course, I'm going to bed with wet hair, but I really don't care because I was so brain dead. And I put some serum in my hair and then started to brush it out. People with curly hair, no. Brushing out their hair is a challenge. It's a workout. Then I started to separate it, and I started to braid my hair because, well, if I'm going to bed with wet hair, I can at least braid my hair. I honestly think braiding my hair is just the easiest way to tame my curls, because if I don't braid my hair and go to bed with a wet head, girl, my hair literally, I'm having a stroke right now. My hair just wakes up. No, I wake up with really bad hair. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I finished braiding it, and then I put on my bonnet. Of course, I put on a bonnet. You know, we are one of those girlies who wears a bonnet to bed. We're trying to take care of our hair. You know, we're trying to have good hair. And then it is 10:45 at this point, and me and Koda are in bed, trying to wind down for the night. She waves goodbye, and I do too. So yeah, thanks for coming with me to take 2 finals that I was so tired. But yeah, bye guys.